Pillars of Eternity 1 Complete Edition Guide. Companion Sagani full build. This build was made to work on Pot of the Dam difficulty, and if it works on the hardest difficulty available, it works on all other difficulties as well. Let's start with our ranger. Let's go. Let's say a few words about Sagani first. You can play her as a classic ranger, shoot from afar, or animal companion oriented build, which we gonna do right now, and I'm gonna put flat range damage ranger on some other build. For this case, we're playing Sagani with her animal companion. Let's go with leveling. On level 2, as far as skills go, we are maxing out stealth and nothing else but stealth. You wanna steal with Sagani and sneak. That's about it with skills. The very first talent that we're gonna take is Resilient Companion. We want Sagani's companion to be tanky and to sustain damage, and this is the way to go. On level 3, we're maxing out stealth. We say next. As far as ranger abilities go, on this level we're taking Marked Prey. You mark the prey, you deal more damage to the prey, or better to say you and Sagani and Sagani's companion will deal more damage to the marked prey. On level 4 we're sticking with stealth, and for the talent we're taking Vicious Companion, so our companion deals more damage. On level 5 again we're sticking with stealth with skills, and for the ability we're taking Defensive Bond for the animal companion to become even tankier. On level 6 we're maxing out the stealth, and for the talent we're gonna take Faithful Companion, so companion becomes resilient to confuse, dominate, charm. We don't want animal companion to go astray, okay? It needs to be faithful. On level 7 we're taking stealth again, and for the ability, this is very simple, very good ability for the companion, which would be takedown, knock enemies prone 2 times per encounter. You can spam on every encounter. Very reliable skill, and that's what we're gonna take, and that's we're gonna abuse from this moment on every single enemy that we're gonna focus. On level 8 we're keeping the points for stealth for the next level, and now we're gonna take Brutal Takedown, upgrade for the takedown for animal companion, so it deals even more damage. It's more reliable, in other words. On level 9 we're sticking with stealth, and on this level for the ranger abilities, now we're taking Stalker's Link. The reason is very simple, extra accuracy means better chance to hit. On level 10 we're keeping points for level 11, so we max out stealth, and now we're gonna get Merciless Companion, so companion deals 30% more damage. On level 11 we're going with stealth, and here we're gonna learn Master's Call for the ranger ability. When companion is far away, someone focuses Sagani, you call companion back and it knocks all enemies prone along the way while rushing to help Sagani. Extremely good spell that you can abuse if you position well. So if enemies are in between Sagani and animal companion, you don't need to call the companion only when you're in danger. You can call him immediately and knock all enemies prone in a line, as long as you position well with Sagani. Very useful ability. On level 12 we're going with stealth again, and for the talents now we're gonna take Strengthened Bond for the animal companion to become a maximum tank, in other words. As far as level 13 goes, we're keeping the points for the next level into stealth, and now we're gonna take Predator's Sense for the ranger ability for animal companion to deal 50% more damage for enemies that are suffering any damage over time. By this moment, when you're level 13, they're gonna suffer damage over time non-stop from you and from other companions as well. On level 14, we're maxing out stealth, and now we're taking Accurate Wounding Shot for extra accuracy on Sagani. On level 15, we're just keeping points for level 16. And for the ranger ability, this time we're gonna take Vengeful Grief. When you or your animal companion drops dead, or better to say unconscious, you gain straight up benefits to damage, move speed, and attack speed. Way to go to skip. On rougher fights, it can help a lot and even win fights. For the final level, level 16, we go 1 point into athletics, and everything else will go into survival and 1 point into lore, and this is how we finish Sagani with skills. Now, for the final talent, depends whether you want to play Sagani with a warbow, or a crossbow, or an arbalest, or whatever weapon type you can take weapon focus for that type of weapon that you're gonna use, or we can just go with straight up marksman for additional accuracy. Penetrating shot is also a valid option for the end. My recommendation would be marksman because it's a safe choice, and that's how we finish Sagani animal companion build. Now, how do we play Sagani? It's pretty much simple. You mark an enemy with this, you go with a wounding shot, and you send your animal companion to knock them prone with a takedown. Once animal companion knocks enemies prone with a takedown and there's enemies in between Sagani and animal companion, you call the animal back. He's gonna rush through Sagani, knock everyone prone, then you move away with Sagani and continue shooting while sending animal companion back into a fight. That's the entire combo. It's very simple to play. It doesn't get more simple than this, and it's effective, very effective. In like 10 seconds you can do this full combo, and then by that time the fight should already end. Itemization for Sagani. On helmet we take Munakra Eret because of the Whispers of Treason, where we can charm enemies, so basically we can have 2 animal companions at the same time, and it also gives extra will. You want high will so you don't get dominated, charmed, and so on. For the cape, the best one by far on Sagani is the Frozen Hunt because of extra ranged damage. For gloves, Gauntlets of Ogre Might for straight up might, so you can hurt more. For the ring, we're gonna go with a Ring of Wonder because of extra constitution and resolve. For the other ring, we're going with defense against hobble, stuck, and paralyzed with the Bramble ring, as well as damage reduction on pierce, because most of the range damage towards Sagani will be pierce. Yeah. For the boots, we go with the Bile Stampers, where we get minor fetid caress 3 times per rest, very useful to have, plus the damage reduction. And for the belt, straight up dexterity, we increase the action speed on Sagani. Now, as far as armor goes, the best one by far is the Husk of the Great Western Stag on Sagani. Also, armors that you can consider taking on Sagani would be these 3. Now you can go whichever one you like more. I recommend Mirror Image when she gets hit, it's extra defense basically. Alacrity of Motion as well is extremely good for that huge attack speed. Okay, this is aggressive Sagani. While Elrin Jacket casts Eye Strike, okay, for blind on enemies. All 3 are valid. I like this one the most because it's providing the best defenses, but you're not wrong if you go with any out of these 4 that I showed. As far as weapons go, you have a soulbound crossbow on, or better to say arbalest on Sagani, and you have a soulbound hunting bow. Those would be the best 2 weapons that you can equip on Sagani by far. Okay, but until you get those 2, until you decide what you want to play with, the best arbalests, unique arbalests, would be Adrian's Wrecker and Hold Wall. Then the best flat crossbows, 2-handed crossbows, would be Good Friend and Vanguard. And the best bows, or better to say hunting bows, would be Crooked Bee-Bow, Persistence, and Prey Maker. While the best war bows in the game would be these 3, with Sebra Marie, Borizane, and the Reign of Godak Field. Now, which is the best option? Absolutely, the best warbow is Sebra Mary. This is the one that you want if you decide to play with a warbow. The best hunting bow would be Persistence, if you decide to play with a hunting bow. Between Vanguard and Good Friend for the crossbow, they're both great, no matter what you want to decide to play with. One gives attack speed, the other one gives accuracy, your choice, although this one has holy power, which means extra damage, and huge resolve, which means extra will. So between those 2, I guess the winner should be Good Friend, because of the passive. And from the arbalests, we got these 2. Of course, this is quite simple, we're picking between attack speed and prone, and stun and prone. What's the better value? Better value is definitely stun and prone combined. And Adrian's Wrecker is the winner. So I gave you what's the best from crossbows, arbalests, hunting bows, war bows, and I showed you both soulbound weapons. Your choice how you wanna play and what you wanna play with. Everything is valid and everything will be enough to finish all content on Pot of the Damn difficulty if you decide to play with Sagani. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.